Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video we are doing part 2 of the Car Mechanics M21 Sandbox Mode series. And if you saw the last video, I built a inline 6 engine to put in this thing, but it didn't end up working.
Because there was some reasons, some
Well,
problems.
it wants the exact type of engine in here. If you can as you can see, if I go into the build mode here in the truck on the lift, it wants a V8 block V8 OHB. So on the stand over there is an OHV engine. So we're going to build that on the stand, and if that doesn't work, then I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. But anyways, I'm going to start building that, and I'm going to put y'all on a time lapse, so I'll see y'all in a little bit. Alright guys, so we got the engine built. I believe I have everything done. As is obvious, I did it in the engine bay, because I think that the engine that I would have built in there would have been different than the engine that I needed here, and I didn't want to waste my time doing that. So we're going to finish building this engine bay with stuff like the brake servo and the battery and all this other stuff. So I'm gonna get the brake servo, not the battery yet. Now I can switch back to the electronic shop to get my battery and my fuse box. So now I'm gonna fill this thing up with fluid.
Oh boy.
There we go. So I'm also gonna fill this with fluid. And I'm also going to fill this thing up with power steering fluid. And I'll probably end up having to fill it with brake fluid as well. Alright, so if we go into parts mount mode, we can get all of our fuses hooked up.
I like how that game actually has really high detail models and stuff. You actually have to build the
Yeah.
stuff. It's not just you click
I've got
install
the
engine and then it runs.
base. It's like relay type C, I only need one of. And I didn't add B to my list. So now I'm gonna add the cover, and I gotta make sure I get all 4 clips. Does this not have clips? I guess it doesn't. So I believe now we're gonna go under the car or truck, and we're gonna build up the suspension. So we're gonna finish. Actually, we're gonna put the flywheel and that stuff on the engine. That's not in the electronic shop. And 500 credits for this thing. Holy cow.
We use Flex Seal as our engine's head gasket. Okay. Why do I
Well,
feel like it would work?
Hey, as long as it doesn't go into places it's not supposed to, I don't see why that wouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, Flex Seal's some pretty tough stuff. Nope,
Yeah, tough stuff, but that's a little, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And now I can throw the whole gearbox in.
Yep.
This is gonna be only 765 credits for this.
That's cheap.
Can you Google what is a Car Mechanics M21 credit worth in USD?
How much is...
To say if there even is
It's
a...
equivalent to $1 US. Apparently.
That is some cheap stuff there.
Why do I feel like they did not base it off real life at all?
Not the middle muffler. I need to put this in first. So I think what I need to do is 2 of the... okay, nope. Alright, so now I'm going to build up the front suspension. So you got to start with the cross member.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to start with these knuckles and the sway bar steering rack.
I wish I had enough money to, like, literally just go buy something and then just, like, mess around with it. Like an actual vehicle, not something that's just, like, you know, like, not a bike.
Not
But,
a mower.
yeah.
You have one?
Or, I mean, if I had enough money, then I'd just go buy a real John Deere and then start doing stuff to it.
Yeah.
Like, actual good upgrades, not...
I think I'm just going to need 2 of both of these. And if I don't, well, I can just buy the other ones.
I would do actual high-quality upgrades.
Not just oh, that's... And I don't have bushings.
Speaking of that, I don't have wheel bearings. One of the front wheels has no wheel bearing, but whatever. A new spindle is $5, so... Literally, a wheel bearing is worth more than the spindle.
Why does that not surprise me?
It doesn't surprise me either.
Alright, so now I'm going to get the sway bar front end links, inner tie rods, and hubs. And we'll get the shocks in a minute. I hope I need 2 of those. I know I'll need 2 of these. I know I'll need 2 of these. And let's throw this on there. So now we're going to get the 2 outer tie rods. So what I'm going to do is make these shocks. So I believe what I need will be a spring now. Front springs. And I think I'll need 2 spring caps as well. And we will go over to the spring puller. We'll join parts. Front shock absorber cap. I think that's what I'm just going to search. Cap. Front shock absorber cap. Join parts. Bam, bam, bam. In real life, this is kind of a scary job.
Yep. And things will explode.
Yeah, well, if you have the right tools, like a spring puller, like I just
Not
used,
a ratchet strap.
or zip ties. I've seen it done with zip ties.
I wouldn't.
That is stupidity or jerry rigging at a
Being too cheap is the answer.
at a very high level.
Risk and yeah.
I'm gonna get some brake pads. So what I'm gonna have to get is the calipers, and I actually think I'm gonna need the cylinders as well. Or does it auto come with? Nope. I don't know if I'm running drums or discs in the rear of this truck, so for now I'm just gonna buy the front stuff, then I'll buy the rear. Now I gotta throw these in. Then we're gonna have to put the axles in it.
I think that game is really good. How it's actually got like
It is. I also own 18, or 2018 version of this. It was good, but this is a lot better. Although, as is expected, for paying with this.
I
guess this truck's a rear-wheel drive truck. Alright, so I'm not going to do wheels and tires yet, because I obviously don't have them.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to throw stuff in like the fuel
This
tank
guy.
and the rear axle.
Performance over appearance, as they say, which is I agree with. Performance is more important than appearance.
Same with computers.
Yep. I ain't gonna pay $500 for RGB when I could put that to a 4090 instead of a 4080.
And not
I
that
just don't see the point.
not that a
4080
4080
is good, but
Not that 4080 is bad, but the 4090 is better.
By a lot.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
And the amount of it's like 80%. No, I think it. What is it like?
Maybe.
Almost 60%. Yeah, I think it's like 60% gain performance with the 5090 compared to 4090 or 4080, not
All
50,
I want to
not
say is I'm
4090.
very happy with my 4090. Originally, I started with a Zotac 4090, but then I switched over to a Asus Strix.
And there was some problems, I think.
Yeah, it was. We ended up wanting, or by we I mean I wanted the Asus parts. Not that the Zotac parts were bad. I just think that the Strix looks better.
Mm-hmm. This man bought a whole new graphics card because he thought it looked better.
I already had issues with the
Oh, okay.
computer, and we didn't even, or I didn't even plan on getting my 4090 when I did, because we thought the Micro Center would be out of stock, or the particular one I
Mm-hmm.
would go to would be out of stock, but they ended up not being.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of why that happened like that. So I am doing drums in the rear of this truck, which I was expecting that though. And unfortunately in this game you have to build them like the exact way that the game makes you, which I'm not a fan of that.
Newspaper house.
What do you think about having to build the game like specifically like, or build the trucks like this, or cars in general?
Buddy, what?
What do you think of having to build the game, um,
Build the
exactly,
game.
car, my bad, like this?
I think they should. I don't know. It's fun like the first time, but it's the same thing over and over.
Hmm.
Like where in Beamng you can build something completely, you know.
You can do, um,
But also you can't really drive those things except for like
yeah, that is the one thing that would be nice.
I think there eventually someday will be a game that's got everything all in one, and it's going to
Size
be
12, I guess.
such a good game. It's going to be like $100, or who knows, but it's going to be such a good game when it comes out, where it has BeamNG physics, graphics from like whatever, like Minecraft shaders graphics,
Yeah.
and then it's going to look insane. It's basically going to be real life in a game, and that's just like people are going to literally spend their whole life playing that.
Because if there was a game where it would be like Beamng mixed with ATS, mixed with ETS, mixed with SnowRunner, mixed with
If it was literally the Earth with BeamNG
mixed with
physics,
Car Mechanic Simulator and
the good side of GTA, where you can actually go into stores and stuff. Well, I guess GTA kind of is that, except it's got some things in it that aren't good, and then it's got it ain't got physics really. You're like, oh, it does, but a dent is very different from a frame being crippled.
I just noticed I may get bigger wheels. Uh, yeah, so we're going to retry that because these are absolutely horrendous looking. Amount 4, the size. I'm gonna do an 18. There we go, 205. That's a pretty good size. Hopefully.
We'll see.
That's wide. But why is it such a low sidewall?
Big wheels. Besides wheels.
I don't know. I'm just gonna go with it though.
Yeah.
probably going to end up happening is I'm just going to sell the truck right after this, so it's not that big of a deal. Or I'll just put it in the garage or parking or something. And I guess that we could call this thing over Hot Rod if we wanted.
Yep.
The 205/30 R18. That's why it looks so big.
That is a tiny tire. Is it on a car or a truck?
On a truck.
That's like a 20-something.
It's a toothpick. You'll see when this video comes out. It's bad.
What was it? 235, 30?
205/30 R18.
25, 30, R18. In inches.
Oh, dude, the original size was literally...
That is a 23-inch tire.
The literal original size was a 135/60.
Hold on. 135/60 R18, we'll say, or
Why do these kind of look like Outlaw
R.
2s?
What was it? R15.
R12.
Oh God. Let's see. That is in USA size.
Excuse you.
Yep. Can it? Okay. Can you just like tell me the? Oh my goodness! I gotta go and do a tire size converter here. What was it? 135.
135/60, I think.
60 R12. Good lord, I've never heard of that. An 18/5. Dude, that is terrible. They don't even make those anymore.
It looked
It's smaller than a mower tire.
That looked... They don't look... They still... Oh my goodness.
It's worse than a mower tire, bud.
I'm gonna put the fenders on this thing first. So this is a 1956 Salem 1500. So I'm gonna go into here to the body shop, and
bow hunting ducks. Okay.
Go for a 50. Did I say 55 or 56?
You didn't even say anything. 55 will work.
Okay, that's... I just don't want to buy all the parts and... The 55
Let's do a 55 and it'll work. 100,000 RPM electric motor versus a Traxxas. Okay. And I feel like that's going to scream down the road at like 100, but...
Traxxas has some real fast cars.
Yeah, obviously RC cars, but yeah.
Oh yeah, we're putting way bigger tires on this thing. Hoo-wee. I love how the windshield wipers stay on it, but not the actual windshield. I'm gonna take the assumption.
Dinosaur stunt video. Oh no.
Ah, gee. Never pulled off these old...
No, it's Indian tractors.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is take these things off. We are going to separate the... We're gonna keep these 18-inch wheels. But we're gonna do a lot bigger of a tire. Because, well, and you can see, it looks awful. So what I'm thinking is in the tire shop. Off-road tire
Oh my
B,
gosh.
mount
These people
4.
put a wide body kit on a mower. But what? I've never even heard of a wide body on a mower.
The width, 265.
Is the width, and then the other is the percentage of that, which is the height, apparently. Which I
I'm
still don't
doing a
understand how that
255
stuff works.
18 or 255 265 75 265 70 R18.
Mm-hmm.
We'll hope that fits.
And you can make them fit. There's always a way.
Although I'm gonna. Wow, that looks awful. Like genuinely awful. And I hope that these new tires look a lot better.
Wide body. Oh my! Why do people wide body a mower?
I don't know. It was a 135/60 R12. That's such a small tire.
Yeah.
Two 65/70 R. Whoa!
Run a 285/65.
I just want to try this.
17.
Does it actually fit in the
285/65.
unable to install
18.
unbalanced? Goodness, that's stupid.
You want to know the best tire size?
What?
In metric, at least. 285/65 18.
That is what, a 35?
That's a 33 by like 1450.
Well, a
I think.
275 is a. Yeah, we need a smaller tire than that.
The first number is width, bud.
Oh.
And then the second one is the aspect ratio of the height or the width somehow.
I'll do a 255.
Which I don't know how it works, but I think the 33 1250 R15. I think that's a way more simple system.
Yeah.
The American system is way more better. Ignore my grammar. Way more gooder than. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good size. I'm running a 2. Okay, that's desirable. That's desirable.
This song is 20 minutes long. What in the world? Oh, it's a funk. How? What? Still ain't never heard no 20-minute.
That's gotta be a super, ultra, hyper slowed, whatever.
It's literally ultra mega slowed plus slow and reverb. So it's like slowed version of a slowed song. It's a slowed song that's been slowed again.
That's why.
It's literally 15x slowed. It sounds terrible. Oh, church stereotypes. Oh, showing up literally as it starts. Yep. The ignored volunteer. This dude's project truck is called the Green Bean.
Okay, that looks good. And realistically, I probably should have done a 16, but I'm not going to buy another set of wheels and tires.
This dude made a 6-minute video on how to change wheel bearings on a mower. You take the wheel off, you slide out the wheel bearing, you slide it in, you slide on the axle shaft, put it on the washer, put on the clip. Done.
Is there any
And
grease involved?
put on the... Well, you can buy them greased at the part store. They just have them in like a plastic bag, and there's grease in the bag, and it's just like...
So I'm gonna
and they're greased.
move the car to...
Well, it's a local hardware store thing. But
to the car wash bay. I'm going to wash the car.
it's literally just a ball bearing, so you just gotta grease it, and then... you just grease it, throw it on, throw the wheel on, throw in your washer, throw in your clip, you're done.
Move the car to paint. I think what I'm gonna do is probably paint. Should I paint the car black or white?
Black. Metallic glossy black.
Gloss black. That actually doesn't
Yes.
look that bad.
8-inch spacers on my dirt bike. What? Spacer on a dirt bike? It's not a... That's... What?
Very nice.
How does that work?
I just want to see, what's the mat look like? Pearl, matte. Yeah, no, we're not doing matte. So I'm going to move the car to, not the dyno, not the test path. Hopefully I can actually run this. Leaf spring plates. Yep, I had to miss something. That does make sense, though. I kind of forgot, like, the U-bolts and everything. Not sure how I managed to forget that, but I did. Also, that is a gnarly collision right there.
Ignore the chair. I've tried to grease it.
Yep.
It's got an internal spring, and yeah.
So I know that one of these is a internal shop. I'm gonna move the car. Not to the test path. Oh, we got the test path. Where's the thing at? Ah, don't tell me I'm missing the clips.
I want to work on the mower because I broke the front axle off.
Yeah, I'm not
I
sure how you
squatted
did.
it,
I'm
and
not sure how you did that.
I broke the actual cast iron itself. So I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna turn the, the axle into like a solid steel
Where's
block.
the clip at?
I think I'm just gonna turn it into a steel beam and just call it good. But it'd go well, but everything's wet and it's raining, and I don't want to get hit by 200 amps. So, I think I'd rather not get melted or shocked or whatever. I don't even know if you can, but water's, yeah. I think I'm gonna pass because my feet sweat so much that my boots get damp sometimes on the outside, and yeah. Also, they won't let me because they think I'm gonna
I didn't miss the fuse box clips, but I did miss the coil pack clips.
There's so many clips.
So now if I go back to car status, I think I can...
Why is there a piece of rice on my phone?
Unmark.
Dot's pretzels.
Okay, let's try this again. Except. Love how I don't have a steering wheel. Suspension test. I'm gonna have to definitely do an interior on this. I wonder how many speeds this transmission has. Everything took 100% on that. That's nice. So we're gonna do the headlight alignment.
Chalet.
Alright, aligning these headlights. Headlight alignment. Wheel alignment.
My bad. What is this?
We're officially banning snow. No, we do control the weather. They didn't want me to say it, but we control the weather. They told me, Mr. President, you can't stop the snow. It's a natural phenomenon.
I can hear that, by the way.
I'm a natural phenomenon too.
Oh.
And so are executive orders. So snow has to go.
So I think what I'm gonna do is take this car back.
So I don't think Trump. I don't think you're gonna get rid of snow, bud.
I think what I'm gonna do is actually put the car outside. Because I think I can put the parts on it out there. Interior assemble. Normal mode. Go into my tablet. Home. Interior shop. Nope, that's not it. Alright, so I am now going to go to the test track, pick the Salem, brake fluid missing. Okay, I'm missing something under here. Is there not enough fluid in there or something? Okay, so I'm missing brake fluid. So I'm gonna take it that I need to go up here and add more fluid. There we go, let's try that. To the test track. There we go. Did we just roach it? This is a hot rod.
is this video?
It'll be a little long.
Well, that's fine. People can work on their attention span a little.
Well, that was easy. I think that I'm good with that. So, anyways, guys, thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one.
See y'all.